playing ball. We have heavy rain, the pitch underfoot may very quickly become soggy and difficult to play upon, and the players will soon be soggy themselves. It is more than damp, and this will examine the fibre of both sides. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. And here's Forlan, pinches it off him. And it's Wits. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's going in strongly.
Pires, he's picked his way through. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's the chance to counter. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone, teammate and opponent alike.
Yeah, and he'll be setting the highest of standards out there, and he expects them to be met. No rest for that defence.
Camavinga. And here's Batistuta. And this is Torres, played back. Batistuta! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, well played, well played. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Roberto Carlos. Adams. Van Dijk. That's an imaginative pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is good strength. Adams. And it's Wits. Now it's Torres. Mateus producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Kimmich. And Alexander-Arnold. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Wits. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Alexander-Arnold plays the return pass. And that's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Salah. Now this could be a chance. And that pass just didn't quite work. Roberto Carlos, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Oh, great feat, that.
Looking for options for movement. Swept in. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Camavinga has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Diogo Costa. And it's Forlan. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Camavinga. Now it's Torres. Alexander-Arnold. Wirtz, looking to be a menace in the final third. It's a good spell of possession, this. Alexander-Arnold. Perez kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Camavinga. Roberto Carlos. It's Camavinga. Liverpool looking to pop. And Batistuta! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Mateus. Out for a throw. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Alexander-Arnold. Batistuta is onto it in a flash. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Batistuta. Goes for a shot! Mateus. Forlan. Searching pass he's played there. Haaland. Haaland!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Roberto Carlos. Great vision. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. And that's... And Batistuta! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. And it's Wirtz. Good take, and is he in? Batistuta! And he has kept it out somehow.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And they're back on the ball again. He has a look up. Liverpool are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And that's an errant pass. Camavinga. Wirtz. Nicely weighted ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Gabriel makes the interception. Now that looks a decent ball. Perez. He's in a... Tries a shot! They've scored! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
We have got ourselves a game here.
There will be 1 minute
Well, what
added
a
time.
difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Now, he's got space here. That is a brilliant interception. Mateus. He's a sharp little ball here. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Liverpool are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. That has ended up in no man's land. Roberto Carlos. Van Dijk. Adams. Liverpool finding their passes. And Torres! Alexander-Arnold plays it in. And it's hoisted clear.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, that's well spotted. And that's put paid to a promising move. And that's really well manoeuvred. Alexander-Arnold is in a really good position out wide. And that has been clubbed away. And this is Forlan. And he cuts out the supply. Roberto Carlos. Wirtz. And here's Batistuta, and here's Camavinga. Knocks it out wide. Passing nice and neat. Perez gets it clear. Vieira. Mateus. Haaland, always looking for that half a chance. And here's Torres. Batistuta. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Looks to the other side.
Well spotted.
Aims beyond the defence. That is good alertness.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And here's Batistuta. Roberto Carlos receives it in a wide position. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Forlan. Perez will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And this is Mohamed Salah. Diogo Costa getting this one clear. Can he get on the end of this? Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Madrid can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Not the most accurate pass. And now the breakaway. And it's Kimmich. Camavinga threads one in. Gabriel. Mateus. And he was quick to react. Mateus is sporting a guilty look after that. That could spell trouble. And that's gone loose. Roberto Carlos. Wirtz, given the lift of his goal.
You have to expect that from everyone there.
Shot could Torres!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
He just can't argue with that. He could have been booked for an earlier incident too.
He went for the corner.
Substitution on the field, number 8. Eduardo
So, time for
Camavinga.
changes on
Number
both sides,
15,
actually.
Vets. Coming on the field, number 6, Makalele. Number
Triol.
4, Hazard. Substitution.
Tries to pass it through. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Oh, that's a fine interception. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold making good progress on the right-hand side. And this is Mohamed Salah. And that's an excellent interception.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Alexander-Arnold. Ambitious ball here. That looks a cracking ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Mateus. And Scholes. Perez in acres of space out wide. Scholes. And he shoots! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, you'd really expect him to hit the target from there.
Kimmich. And it's Fernando Torres. Pass is just off target.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And here's Batistuta. And here's Hazard. It's a good ball out wide. Cannavaro is there, and he can get that clear. And he's quick to snatch it back. And he's had a hit! They just took too long getting forward.
Carlos simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Salah. Liverpool clearly now in lead preservation mode. Azar. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment.
That drinking is only